Good morning, everybody. I hope you're well. It's me, Mr. Ben Cooper here, the Primary Principal at James Wellington Academy Arkell, and welcome back to the new academic year, and welcome to my first Primary Principal vlog. I will be releasing one of these once a month to go alongside our Academy newsletter to give you an update of everything that's been happening in the primary school and the foundation stage, and start to think about what events are coming up in the near future. So, first of all, it's been wonderful to welcome back new faces. It's been wonderful to welcome back existing families, but also to welcome back our new families too. The school is buzzing. It's full of fantastic learning opportunities, and it's wonderful to see so many young faces joining us here for another successful year at the Academy. In terms of COVID regulations, obviously COVID regulations are still in place, but they've been adapted and changed based upon updates from the KHDA. So we've reduced the social distancing distance to 1 metre, which means that we can now have children back around a group, or still 1 metre apart, but in groups of 4, so students can collaborate much more easily, and encourages group discussions, etc. So that's wonderful to see. And we've also undertaken a process of removing the large screens in classrooms that have bubbles. So in Year 1 and FS, we still have the bubbles in place. You can have bubbles up to 15. So we have 2 bubbles in our classrooms, but we've removed the screen and replaced it with furniture that will still naturally divide the children, but it's just a bit more friendly feeling within the classroom environment. And also children don't have to look through a screen in order to see their teacher. So another nice step back to what we hope will be some form of normality in the near future, but ensuring and just highlighting that we are still following strict COVID regulations and guidelines while we're being advised to by the KHDA. In terms of new features at the Academy, one of the major things that we've tried to do is make drop-off and pick-up more flexible for parents, particularly for those who have many more children, 3 or 4 siblings. So we have wraparound care. So in the morning, we're offering a breakfast club from 7 a.m. till 7:15 in the canteen. If you want to access that, then please speak to your class teacher, and they will register you for the breakfast club, and then you just drop off the children at the side of the academy, bring them through the playground to the canteen, and Mr. Kane and a few of our teaching assistants will be there waiting to collect your children. They can sit and have a breakfast with the teachers, and then they can head up to class at 7:15 when the rest of the school starts to open. So please speak to your class teacher if you want to take up that offering. At the end of the day, we're also offering sibling clubs, so that rather than you having to come at different times during the day to pick up various different children, different year groups, you can collect them all on the same time at 3 p.m. Again, if you want to register for sibling clubs, then please speak to our teachers, and they'll be able to guide you of how to register for that, and they will take care of the rest for you. One of the really exciting things that happened at the beginning of this year is our launch of our sites of learning. So many of you who were here last year were here to witness the launch of our new vision, our new school kind of direction. A major factor of that is the sites of learning, and teachers and staff members being trained on how the brain learns best, based on lots of really modern research that's starting to come out, which is really exciting. One of the next steps of that was that for the first 2 weeks, our students were taught about the brain, about their brains and how they learn best, with the aim that if our children develop that understanding over the years that they're here with us at the Academy, they will truly become lifelong learners, because they'll know what the best strategies are to ensure that they are learning information as successfully as possible. So they've been learning about their working memory, they've been learning about their long-term memory, they've been learning about how they can make sure that they chunk things up so that it fits into their working memory, and basically learn about how their brain operates. So they've had a load of fun learning about that, but it's also going to lead to some fantastic successful learning in the future too. So a very exciting update, and the students really enjoyed that opportunity. We've also launched our home learning with the home learning menu, which is an opportunity for parents to pick and choose how much home learning you want to do. Some of our parents want lots of home learning, some of our parents want quite little home learning, and so that menu gives you an opportunity to pick and choose the activities you think best fits into your family schedule. There's a big focus on fluency of core skills, so we want children to be fluent on multiplication, on their reading, on phonics, a whole range of those core skills. Again, that links back to the science of learning, that if they're fluent on those core skills, that frees up their working memory to focus on problem solving and really high level thinking. We also have launched Century, or relaunched Century, in our Key Stage 2 that plays a big part of home learning, but also feeds into our assessment system. So please make sure your child is accessing that. If you want some more information on that, we did have a webinar that has been recorded for all parents that can be accessed on our YouTube channel to find out exactly how to use Century successfully at home with your child. Moving forward, we've got Parents' Evening coming up on the last week of this half term. Please make sure you register for that. It'll be an opportunity for you to speak with your child's class teacher and their specialist teachers if you wish, where you can spend 10 minutes on Zoom having a face-to-face discussion online to talk about how your child's settled in, what their targets are, what their strengths are moving forward, so we can really hit the ground running moving forward into next half term and moving over to the rest of this academic year. So please make sure you register for that. You may notice that we've had lots of facility enhancements. I know many parents have been making use of our parent cafeteria and our expanded reception area. One of the key aspects is our new playground in the FS and primary. So we've got a new playground on the top of the building, on the roof, that's ready for our year 2s and year 3s. We've been holding off on that due to the weather at the moment, but over the next few days, as the temperature has dropped, we're going to be making sure that all the children are getting outside, making the most of all of our outside spaces, and our year 2 and year 3 children will be making the most of our brand new playground that's on top of the foundation stage building. So a wonderful new addition to our facilities and a great opportunity as the cooler months approach for the students to get outside and play and burn lots of energy and get that blood flowing, ready to get back into lessons to fuel that learning even further. After half term will be the launch of our extracurricular activities. Our squads have already been up and running for a number of weeks, and I also know that our academies, our swimming academy has been operational. But after half term, all of our students are invited to attend our extracurricular activities on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Information will be coming out very soon about that in regards to what activities will be offered and how to register your child for them. There will be sporting opportunities, academic opportunities, and lots of creative and performing arts opportunities as well. So if you are interested in your child taking part in a session on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, then please make sure you register your child for one of those sessions. Learning ladders and our assessment systems that some of our families are very familiar with from last academic year will be also launched just after half term. Our teachers are busy updating learning ladders to make sure that we've got up-to-date assessments for students. Once that has been complete, parents will receive their login details of how they can access their live 24-hour access to your child's assessment data. You can track what objectives the child has been successful at so far and what their targets and what they're working on at the moment, which allows us to share really detailed information with you as family members at home. I know our FS have already gained access to Seesaw, where they can see visual pictures of a children's learning because they learn so practically with their environment. The pictures really help you to understand what it is that they do in the class every single day and the progress that they're making there. So that's for our foundation stage parents. The final thing that I just want to remind everybody to ensure they have is at the beginning and the end of the day, please make sure you've got your yellow lanyards on, whoever is collecting a child. That's an important way of identifying who should be on the school premises and who we need to sign in and register so that we can track exactly who's in the school building and ensure that our school is safe and secure. So please make sure you've got your yellow lanyard on you. If you haven't received that yet, then please go to our PRE, Steph Foster, and she will be able to make sure you have one in the next few days, as we will be starting to question parents or adults who are in the school building who aren't wearing a yellow lanyard. And we will get to the point where we're actually stopping people from entering if they're not wearing this yellow lanyard for security purposes. So that's all from me. A fantastic September, a fantastic first few weeks back at the Academy. I will be back at the end of October to share some more exciting updates of what's happened during the month of October and looking ahead towards November. Please make sure you check out the expo, which launches today. I will be watching it from home. The live opening ceremony will be broadcast on the internet, so if that's something you're very excited about, please make sure you join in, because it's going to be a fantastic event. The Academy is going to be playing quite a big part in terms of trips and visits to the expo sites over the coming months. Again, more details will come out of that, but please make sure you enjoy your weekend, enjoy some time with family and friends, and hopefully you get a lot out of the amazing expo opening ceremony this evening. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Goodbye.